gamers, I'm Lost in Place. Welcome to Booster Busters. What's going on, gamers? Lost in Place, live and in the flesh, with an ice cold beer, ready to answer some questions from my subscribers. That intro clip you saw, that was recorded about a year ago for another video I did, but I wanted to bring it out because, frankly, I love showing off my dune buggy. That's right, that is my 1967 Volkswagen dune buggy, totally rebuilt from a piece of shit rusted Hulk, and me and my dad spent a lot of time in that, making it the beautiful beast that it is today. And it's getting warm soon, so I'll be taking her out. Oh, I can't wait. But anyway, we're here to answer some questions. Now, recently I posted a video, a Q&A, and I asked you guys to ask me anything under the sun, anything you wanted. Got a lot of really awesome questions. In fact, so many I can't answer them all in one video. So I'm going to make a little series out of this. We're going to call it Full Disclosure. Oh, I'm a little gassy from all this beer I've been drinking. And we're going to basically ask me anything you want, and it is going to be full disclosure. I'm not going to hold anything back. I'll answer anything you guys want to know. So tonight we're going to start off with a couple questions. So let's check it out here. The first one is from The Decoded Gamer. This may be one of the most common questions that I get. And he asks, will I be able to bust boosters with you and Favre? I'm a really big fan. Also, Devonta Money also says, I want to ask how I can join Booster Busters. I really want to join. Well, guys, first of all, to address the fans, you know, once in a while I do have contests where I'll let my fans bust it with me, and if it turns out to be good, we'll upload it to YouTube, you know. But that is very time consuming. I don't do that too often, but once in a while. So it will be kind of a thing that I'll promote and let you guys in on, and you'll have a chance to be in an episode. Now, as far as becoming an official Booster Buster, well, that is really kind of be tough. I really like the team I have. Not really looking to bring anyone else in. But needless to say, if you go ahead and dazzle me with some a fan-submitted video of busting boosters, I'll consider it. But in all likelihood, probably not. We're pretty full with what we got. But we do appreciate all your support. Okay, Killer Crazy 67 says, what's the meaning of life? Well, you know, I could go in a bunch of different directions with that question, but let me just sum it up to you guys what I think the meaning of life is. The meaning of life is experiences. Having fun in what you're doing in your life. You know, I'm an older guy, I've been there, I've done that, I've done a lot of crazy shit in my day. I'm kind of relaxed now, but you know, when I was younger, I went places, I did whatever I wanted to do. And don't try to live up to the expectations of your parents, of your girlfriends, or your boyfriends, whatever, you know. Do what you want to do, have fun with it, you know, be yourself. If you can travel, travel. If you can, like, you know, if you have an opportunity to call out of work for a week and go to Italy, you know what, fuck it, do it, man, do it. Don't be like a slave to like your job or to school, all that boring shit, you know. Have fun, live life, that's what we're here to do. We're here to have fun and experience shit. So, Golden27 Banana says, boobs or butt? Man, that's a tough one. That is a really tough one. I'll tell you, first thing I look at, I guess is the boobs. But honestly, what I prefer for the long run, the boobs will draw me in, but what I prefer for the long run is a nice juicy bottom, a juicy ass, oh my god. And I'm not talking like a ginormous kind of thing, but a nice badonkadonk, you know, little lift to it. I can set my beer, speaking of beer. You know, set my beer right on that shit. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hourglass, baby. Hourglass. Okay. Sky Explorer X says, what was the hardest time in your life? Well, I live in New Jersey right now, grew up, born and raised. In my 20s, I moved down to Cocoa Beach, Florida, and I partied my ass off. Partied my ass off. And it, you know what, I lived like a rock star, had a great ass time, made a lot of friends, and a bunch of cool shit. But the time came where I got a little older and I was like, you know, I need to kind of move on and settle down, and I ended up moving back to Jersey. And the time, right when I came back to Jersey, was the hardest time of my life because I'd been away for 5 years. I lost touch with a lot of people, you know. All my friends had moved on, gotten married and shit. And I was unemployed. I had to move back with the parents, man. That was really rough. I was 27 years old. I lived with my parents for about a year. But then I got situated with a good job and where I'm at now. But that was really tough times, man. You try living with your parents when you're 26 years old, man. Whoo, boy, it is not fun. Damn. But anyway, next question is from Mr. Coolican. What was your first encounter with filthy boosters and how did you feel and in what game? Okay, well, those of you guys who've been following me for a long time, Booster Busters, episode 1, I only had about 1,000 subs when that started, so probably not many of you guys around left anymore, but episode 2 was the first time I actually got into a lobby with boosters. I just kind of Googled it and stumbled on some boosters who were looking for people to boost with, and it was in Black Ops. I'll never forget, his name was BHL King, this little, you know, young ghetto kid, and I was nervous as shit, I really was, because they started threatening to hack me. And back then I didn't know, you know, I thought maybe they could really actually hack me. I was shitting bricks, but you know what, I fucking recorded the whole thing and popped it on YouTube, and yeah, that's how it all started. And how I felt, I was scared shitless, dude, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, after a little practice you get over the fear. Alright, Kickback JG says, I kinda wanna hear the story how you got your name lost in place. You started to talk about it once, but said you were going to tell it in a video. If you did, I guess I never watched it. If you haven't yet, then please tell me or my fanboy eyes will rip in half. Thanks. Okay, yeah, I was talking about that in a live stream once. Lost in Place, where that came from. Well, my first gamer tag was really lame. Actually had my name in it, my actual real name. So when Lost Planet Extreme Conditions, one of the first Xbox 360 games came out, I fell in love with that game. And I joined a clan, and I wanted to have a cool name, not my stupid ass old gamer tag. So I'm kind of just playing around with Lost Planet in my head. Lost in Space was kind of ringing to me, but I'm like, nah, it's too like common. So just out of nowhere, I don't know, I just thought Lost in Place, you know, kind of like Lost Planet, Lost in Place, and that's where it came from. I went with Lost in Place, and funny thing is, maybe like a year later, I just happened to Google Lost in Place, and there's some classic rock band in like South Carolina or some shit called Lost in Place, and you know, totally ironic, but whatever. That's the other Lost in Place. I'm the real deal. Okay, we've got a couple more questions left here. How did you find your Booster Buster team? All of the members, and why is the Red Dragon considered a Booster Buster? This is from Cupsy. Cupsy's a good friend of the Booster Busters. So starting from the beginning, I started off Booster Busters about 6 months down the road. I had a little contest and had a bunch of people try out, and the 2 winners from that contest were Joker and Reggae Panda. They were the first members of the team. After that, Craig, aka Rogue, he sent me a video submission that I really liked, uploaded it, you guys liked it too, and then we invited him on board. After that was Lars Farva, and that was actually a fan contest where I, just like I was talking about earlier, or I had a contest for the fans to be in the Booster Busters episode, and Farva was one of the 2 winners. We did a bust, and it was so spectacular, so amazing. And lastly but not leastly, there's TX Coulter, and I found him, actually D-Ranker uploaded one of his videos. I saw it, I could not stop laughing. I'm like, dude, this guy is funny as shit. So I hit him up and just kind of got talking, and we decided to bust some boosters, see what happened, and the rest is history. Brings me to the Red Dragon. The Red Dragon, and not many of you guys know this, the Red Dragon is actually the guy who kind of came up with Booster Busters first. He, a long time ago, pretty much the first week Black Ops released, he discovered that you could go in theater mode and find people, look at their recent games, and he found this dude who was using a lag switch. He made this funny how to catch a booster, kind of how to catch a predator style, and he was ripping on this guy with the lag switch. So I just said, you know, well, so yeah, like I said, he's the originator, and we've been tight for many years, and he's told me everything I know about YouTube, really. Like, you know, he got me to where I'm at, so much love to Red Dragon. He will always be the original Booster Buster. Alright, one last question here, and it is from Fly Assassin. He says, what's your take on marijuana? Alright, well, that answers your questions. I'm lost in place, and go do something else now. Oh yeah, comment below with questions for my next full disclosure, or whatever I decided to name this thing a couple minutes ago. Peace!